check everything is running. All seems to be good there. Just waiting for the various other little bits and pieces to start up. Microphone audio is fine. I already did the sound check, so I know the audio is running. Good. Okay, there we go. Okay, that looks good. Move that to full screen. Fine. Okay, so hello everyone. It is Monday, and we're back once again. Oop. With Crash 4. So, right, so see how this is running. What a great idea to. I also remember later on that I shouldn't. Oh, actually, no, it didn't matter because it wouldn't have shown because I didn't transfer it over yet. Okay, good. Okay. Yep, everything's going. So, I played a bit more over the. I ended up going back in and playing some of the inverted levels over the last couple of days. So that has actually been kind of interesting because at least the first ones, they give you this weird sort of like, it's a very odd color palette. Like it's very like stark contrasting colors. I'd have to show it later. But one of the things I did do in going back, that I will show you, is I went back to the first level and I got Coco the unicorn skin. Because all you really have to do is actually complete the original level and the inverted level, and you get enough gems to give her the unicorn skin. So I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with myself. So let's. Oh wait, I actually do know a way I can. I should be able to quickly. There was a way previously that I found that I actually could skip to a different level, but instead of having to go and move all the way through. I'll have to look. So I did do some researching. So where we're up to now, which is the beginning of the snowy levels, should be about halfway through, like give or take a level. So Stay Frosty, I think, if I remember correctly, is the halfway point from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. So we have made some good progress. So my thought is, actually, you have to earn 7 to unlock the skin on these levels. Is that play this today, play it on Wednesday, and we should be done. That is the hope. God, I need to try and get a haircut. But so it should be interesting to see how I do when I haven't played this game for a couple of days. Actually, I'm not even sure I played it since Wednesday. I think I went back in Wednesday, but then I didn't do anything else. I do the fact that the skin holds over to the cutscene. That's always good. Oh god, yeah, I'd forgotten about the ice. Oop. Oop. Oh, no, damn. Well, that was early and about as quick as I expected it to be. Yeah, hopefully the audio's all okay. We haven't changed anything since last week. Hop, hop. Gentle taps, gentle movements. That's all you need on the ice. Just need to wait for the shot to jump. And up, and up, and up. Hey, there we go. I hate slippy ice levels, I really do. So, not only is it slippy ice level, I'm gonna go eat a big bag of dicks. And that's fun to see. So yeah, the inverted levels are kind of interesting. Let's see. So that. I need to wait till that second one comes around, and there we go. Whew, that was a move. But yeah, the inverted levels are interesting because they're just, you basically are working from, instead of going like sort of standard right to left, instead of left to right. Oh no, okay, no, I have to hit the guy. Okay. But there's also like a sort of so you have to sort of go a very different way, so it does make everything look really weird. But what are the other? I'm going to check the right answer first. But one of the other interesting things of it is that you're not able to see everything correctly. Like I'd have to go onto it to fully sort of show it and explain it, but it's this really weird thing where it's sort of like the best way I can think to describe it is Daredevil's vision, like the sort of echolocation. And they sort of do it in that every time you spin, you can then see. Jesus. You can see the map, but you can only see it really. Like you can only see it to a degree unless you spin. So it's interesting. Okay, that nicely cleared out the boxes. Okay, let's see. Oh, damn. Nope. So close. So close to being perfect. Oops, sorry for the... I have, over the last couple of days, been doing what I said I was going to do, and I started to pull together a compilation of all the deaths that I've had. I'm only like a little bit of the way into it so far, but I have basically got, I think I've got the first two areas done. Looks like I think I've just finished doing Engines Fight, so it's still got a while to go, but it is being done because it was a funny idea and I actually quite like the idea. So, oh damn it, it's annoying. Got seen halfway into. But yeah, so I've been sort of like just doing it in bits and pieces, just when I have the time. Not so much when I have the time, but just if I'm not playing something, or if I'm not, or if I'm interested with my friends in a way that doesn't require me to be doing other stuff, like playing games. So basically on the Monday, I was playing D&D. I was playing D&D, game of D&D, sort of over Roll20, and as like we were taking turns, I kept just hopping into damn it, Premiere Pro and doing little bits of editing. Oh yeah, that was the what I missed last time. Because it's the only issue with it is just that it's a very long process to go through all of these files. All of the deaths. It's oops. Okay, I did not quite mean to do that. So that's the only issue. It's just it's a very lengthy, dull process to just like scroll through hours and hours of footage to find a specific little deaths. And I know that on one I died like I think it gets like I feel like it got like 30 odd 30 odd times or so. So that's the other issue. Got a man. Oop. Damn it! Forgot to. I didn't register the the planet I was standing on was a. Cause use 3D 3D planes. Yep. It is interesting because I do think I've gotten just a touch better at this. Like I'm not making some of the same mistakes I was in the early game. Although actually I did find, and this was an interesting thing actually, like going back and watching, like looking through the footage. What the hell made it explode down last time? That I didn't do too badly actually. I thought I died a lot more times, but it was usually just like singular areas that I was getting stuck on that were the worst problems. Oop. So it looks like I should be able to get up there. So. Oops, nope. Just timed it. No. Let's see what's up there. Yeah, there's boxes over there, which definitely look like I could get to it if I can just get the jump off this. I'm just going to try and nudge further. Okay. And... Hey, there we go. Oh, you asshole game. Oop. Yeah, that's why I did a little peek with the camera first. Truly, game, you douchebags. To have that set up. Whew. Good lord. Gotta hate when I do that. But no, so I did find it interesting, like going back over the various deaths and seeing that sometimes it was just, especially early on, I didn't die quite as much as I might have thought I did. Whew. Nope, that was immediately a bad idea. It's really a bad idea to freeze time on the platforms you need part way across. Okay, I'm just trying to work the next round. Nope. Reaction time is sometimes shockingly awful. Up. One, two, three. There we go. I have realised that my reaction times are like truly, I think, my weak spot, or just quick reactions. Seems to be my seems to be my weak spot. Because I've been playing I started playing Rainbow Six Siege with some friends over the weekend, and sometimes my ability to react quickly in comparison is abysmal. I am more than likely to get like wildly panicked by something and just entirely flub it than I am to actually achieve whatever objective I might be going for. Okay, that's right. But yeah, I'm definitely always needs to be an issue. I'm a panicker and stuff like that. Like quick reactions are not my thing. I think it's why so occasionally with games when it's a very sort of tense situation, usually multiplayer games. It's never single player games. That's why I tend to get like I can feel like my hands sweat and I can feel sort of like the tension, anxiety of it. I've only had that happen a couple of times. But usually I think every time it's happened, it's been like multiplayer based games. I think I had it happen with Destiny 2 and I've had it happen in Heroes of the Storm a couple of times. Okay. Well, the good thing is if I'm not doing quite so badly with the general sort of movement, that it might not take quite as long to get through stuff. That's one for the highlight reel. That was just stupid. What was I was just saying about me not taking a long amount of time? There we go. Fence. One, two, dead. Jeez, I did not notice the ice there for a second. Whoop. Whoop. One day, I will learn not to say the things that then cause problems. Right. It's like whenever I run a game of Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm just like, okay, well, if you get a 20, then yeah, sure, you can do this thing, and then they get a 20. That's what happens every time I say it. I have not gone back to try and do any more of the time trial stuff since the beginning, which has more just been just not wanting to do it in comparison to anything else. I probably will end up, like off stream, end up going through like going trying to get some of the other stuff done. Up and up. I was so certain of the game fucking me over there. Nope. I psyched myself out. I wildly psyched myself out. I saw the ice, and so I immediately stopped. It's nice to have a place to stand. Oh. Up and then up and then 1, 2, jump and good. I will know. I have absolutely no explanation for why sometimes I seem to have perfect understanding of how this game works, and other times I just make an utter cock up of it. Nope. So they need to. Oh. Once again, no idea. Nope. How did I do that? How did I wouldn't be able to recreate that if I tried. Now that was more me. Okay. Nope. The panic move. Which will always do me in. Nope. No, I jumped way too early there. Oh, right. Yeah, I know what I need to do. There's a level of confidence there that's... Oops. Okay. Also, I've realised why I'm not picking up those Wumpa fruit. It's because, yeah, they're actually slightly in front of where I am. Oh, okay, no, it's actually because the, interestingly, despite the Wumpa fruits don't get picked up while you've frozen time. So it's actually always, it looks like I don't get them, but then I actually do grab them. That's a bit of an odd design choice, because that could severely screw up a person. And by that, I mean me. Just keep jumping, get it balanced out. Like this, and... Oh, you... That's about to... Literally was about to say, who's lucky? Me? And then no. The game decided to bitch slap me in the face. I'm just gonna let that one go. Nope. Okay, that actually might help me a little bit because it'll put me right back here, which is good. Yeah, it does help. Okay, no, I do have to go across the opposite side and make it. There we go. Oh, Jesus in Christ. Okay. I believe this should work. Shoot. Go to hell, game. Go in many different ways to hell.
Oh, how I've missed this.
Yay. So I wonder if she wonder about the, because obviously I'm playing on the modern mode, which obviously has different system and different setup to this. It just makes me wonder then what that means in regards to gaining gems and stuff like that in gaining gems in the same sort of way in the arcade mode, in the classic mode. So obviously you wouldn't be collecting sort of the Wumpa fruit in the same sort of way. Oh, that's where the bonus area is. I was sort of doing that, and then Cortex just turns around and is like, where'd you go? Okay. That was a move. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I can see what you maybe meant to do there. That I can't go back onto that. I don't know. Okay, I can see what maybe I was supposed to do there. Actually, when now looking at it, like post doing it, which is that you were probably meant to do like a two-step all the way across, like hitting every 2 boxes. And then at the very end, and then once you've done that, jumping all the way back across. Shit. It moves like a restaurant, but it corners like a bistro. I discovered what it is with the tapes. It's that you can only get to them if you haven't died at that point. Which, you know, unlikely I'm going to get those the rest of the time. Oop. Oops. No, it's not too bad. Oh, it's like a wrestling skin. I was actually surprised that the different skins for Coco Crash are actually kind of interesting to me, and I do actually want to try and get them. Not that I'm going to get it the legitimate way. It's going to just be playing through the inverted version of a level constantly.
Crash Bandicoot. It's about time. This is going to be just like the old days. Except this time, everything will go according to my plan.
Why the multi-screen setup? That's my question. Okay, I'm guessing that I've got to possibly smack them back. Okay, no. It's just to help me. Really? The fact I've got the mask makes me think that.
punching. The punch mark.
There we go.
Ow! Punch mark 2 is punching you, not me.
Oh, what fresh hell.
This one.
Did he just steal Engine's ideas? Whoa. Okay. Idiot. Steppity step step. Whoop. Steppity step step. Whoa. I've got to admit, with the mask, yeah, this makes it really kind of easy. There we go. Here's the, yeah, that's the old pepper. Ah, okay, yeah. I probably need to heavily abuse the use of the mask a little here. Yeah. So I keep my if I keep my trigger finger over the threatened trigger, it's probably actually easier than me constantly trying to switch to pressing the power activate button. I gotta admit, yeah, that was perhaps cheesing it a little bit. That you can just you can stand exactly right in the middle of it and it just misses you.
Well, if you won't play fair, then neither will I. Oops, did I do that?
Should not have died to that in any way, shape, or form. God damn it, Cortex, if I'd wanted to play Fall Guys, I'd have played Fall Guys.
I wonder what happens if I hit all the buttons at once. Feel the wrath of Cortex.
Okay, no, I should have known to duck on that one. That was it's color coded the same way that the engine fight was. Couldn't quite hit the duck button. I tried to do the slide and it just failed. Nope, should have. What I should do is that, yeah, I'm thinking if I run towards the front at the beginning. If I get towards the front, I should be able to dodge the various things, and then once the second wave starts, the duck where you've got to duck, should be in a little better of a position. Oh, God damn it. Should being the operative word. No. What's not great, for me at least, is stuff dropping in front of the screen makes it actually really difficult for me to keep track. Damn, that's a big jump. That is, I think that's going to screw me over a little bit. Because this definitely feels like it should not be quite so hard. There we go. Just had to hold down B basically on that last one.
Bandicoots! Must we keep going around and around like this? Tell me, Crash, is this all there is? Forever?
Crash is not a man who questions the existential sort of.
Load all you want. I quit. If you need me, I'll be on a tropical island somewhere. Alone.
Unfortunate. You see, I no longer have needs for our alliance. I found a new partner and a new plan.
You were scheming behind my back.
Of course. The regenerator has capabilities beyond your imagination. You were content to simply rule over space and time, but I'd rather start from scratch. Erase it all. Wipe the slate clean. I'm going to reset the timeline and rebuild it to my liking. I will become God, which means you won't exist. And neither will those feather-brained moss. Those meddling marsupials.
Wiped from existence by that.
I like how Coco seems to be taking it seriously. Crash is like, I have no idea. Nicely done.
This is a way out of our endless cycle after all.
The Animaniacs would be proud of that little joke. They really would. So where do we move to now? Trying to think of what. Maybe it was the third game that he came that and no, I'm not sure actually. Might be the second, might be the third. I cannot remember which game HP actually turns up in. I'm trying to think of the Crash Bandicoot song that I keep listening to by Cheesy Music, is that because they reference it at one point. So I know it is. I think it is a later one. I definitely don't remember it from like the original. I'm gonna stay away from the spiny thing because I imagine that'll kill me. God damn it! I should have. Gentle tap, gentle tap. It's all I need. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing it. I'm just gonna jump on it and I'm gonna be on my merry way. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna jump. It's gonna bounce and then leave. Interesting. I would need to hit a red block somewhere, but there's no red block to be seen. Whoop. I don't know. Okay, did not quite mean to hit though. Whoop. Jump and jump. Oh. Weird. I was tilting the right way for that one. Once again, reaction times. Awful. Right now. Okay. So the issue is I'm doing it too early because she doesn't hold the position at all. She only does it for a limited time. Does that make sense? So now. I am moving too early because I'm thinking it's about to come up, but it's not actually as close as it appears. There we go. Not helped at all by the fact that obviously with the way the camera shifts, it actually makes it really hard to actually frickin' tell what's coming up, which is, I think that's the only issue. Like, if you're gonna do some grinding stuff, you have to be able to. It has to be a thing where you can actually see it, because obviously because you can't tell half the time through the plane because of how much the camera moves. Especially when you know. Oop. Like, I get it if you want, in that regard, like if you want to make it difficult, but don't make it a situation where it's almost impossible to tell how far you are away from something in the movement. I wonder what was about to try and murder him. It's a level. Okay. Right. Okay. I think I see this, so I'm gonna try. I think I see what I've got to do. It's a bit weird though. And it doesn't look like I'm coming back the opposite way. Also, is that the mask from the original? Oops. Yeah, I think those are the elemental masks from. I've been the third game. Yeah, second game was crystals, wasn't it? 2, 3. 5. Blanked on it. Blanked on it. Blanked on it. I should have been moving. Ah, good lord. Brain is. Okay, that was a bad time to test how high I can jump. I was. Impulsiveness, you will be my downfall every turn. Let's just do this. I'll try one more time, and if not, I'll continue. Yeah, I do not know for those ones. So, good. Nope, multiple bits of stupidity there. Thought I tapped Y there, I hadn't. Nope, bad idea. Go for it. There we go. That's it. I don't know. Nope, that was the gem. That's the other problem, that you don't really quite know. It doesn't give you a great amount of time. This is the issue with it. So that's what I mean. It's just I get the design idea. I just not a huge fan of it now. Like it makes sense. Like have it be have it be a thing people suddenly have to react to. But the problem is just you don't know half the time how close it is. You don't really know fully how quickly you do actually have to react to it. What if I feel like I'm going to want to come back and get what will likely be both those skins. I don't know what the dinosaur one for Coco's going to look like, but I bet it'll be good. I'm just wondering about having a list open for the levels. That might be a good idea. Just that I know when I've got to about the quarter way.
Let's see how these prehistoric predators like my blaster's new settings. They laughed when I added blockification. Well, who's laughing now? Me.
I would know how nightmarish that looks. Oh. Stop paying attention. I was trying to hum the Jurassic Park thing. Does it look like I should be able to hit that block for him? There we go. Speaking of. Well, now that was just bullshit. It does certainly feel very weird, like not having the double jump. It does suddenly change up all of the control. It changes up the control scheme quite a bit. I think I just destroyed the... Oh no, there it is. Ah, weird. Oh, of course. I had seen that in other in like clips. So right now, it's a good thing that actually worked. Just wonder if I can... No, so you don't really get any choice in like cutting that jump short. Save myself for then. It is. They should have really introduced a Cortex level earlier, because after playing, you think about it, what, for the last, say me, what, 6 hours essentially? 3 on Monday, 3 on Wednesday. That now they've introduced an entirely different scheme of control. It's not the best idea. I mean, it certainly doesn't feel it though. It's the best idea to introduce a entirely different control scheme. Oh, wait a minute. Just trying to. There we go. That's that panicking again. Okay, now you can moderately, yeah, you can actually stop yourself from moving in the air to a degree. Not perfectly, but enough that you do have some control of where you'll stop at the end of the dash. How I got through that entire area without dying, I do not know.
Do good guys have volcano layers? Much to learn.
Admittedly, I could have potentially done a bit better without had that set up. Just run away. Well, that's new. Alright. Whoop. It's not super easy to tell where you're going to land, thanks to, partly thanks to Cortex's giant head. wonder if there's a slightly more directional control to it. No. So that's the other problem. That's another. It's an issue in a way. But if you want to try and aim, you have to move. Tying in aiming and moving, not great on a platform. Oh, you son of a...
On second thought, no volcano there. I can feel my nostril hairs sizzling.
There we go.
Haven't seen mushrooms that big since I left the Gigantizotron running overnight.
Yep. Should touch on it. I had no reason to turn around and do that, but still. Whoa. Nope. To stop almost running off of that. Touch too far. And there we go. That deals with that. Then yeah, I'm gonna probably actually no, I should be able to do the jump from there. I think. I like the fact that the sparkle trail from Coco's unicorn skin is still applied to Cortex. That was a cheap trick. Cheap Trick game. Not that I'm thinking I've gotten anywhere close to getting all the Keep forgetting the Cortex's jump is not enough to actually jump between those two. But it's also because my brain is still sort of stuck to the limitation, like what Crash and Coco can do, which is why I was saying that introducing a level with Cortex in beforehand might have been a bit better, because then you would have more time to get used to that that limitation, because it's extraordinarily limiting. No, let's try it a different way. There we go. No, trying to see the dash. I'm not quite achieving it the same way I was before. I should not bother with a couple of Wumpa Fruit is not going to make much difference in the stuff like the collection amounts, especially in comparison to some of the others. Okay. So, how do you know this will work? Good. So now all we have to do is just deal with this ridiculous bull. Shit. Oh, you're gonna give three boxes off. I have not actually been that close for a long while. Take out the 8%. Okay, that does look like an adorably cute skin. But I probably won't stream doing the inverted levels. I might do one just to show like what they look like, but I don't really have any thoughts of running back through the game on stream. Instead, just doing it on my own time. Right, just before we move on to that, I'm just gonna see if I can find the list that I used. The Crash Bandicoot list. There we go. Right, it has... So it has 43 levels. So the halfway point... Well, essentially what? Yeah, essentially sort of 11 levels per thing. So I don't want to be around 33. So that's part way into the next area. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're at about an hour and a half. Yeah, so part way to the next area seems about right. Stowing away is what the level's called. Where I would likely want to stop. There I go. Yeah. But so stowing away is basically then the where we should be at 3/4 of the way through. So that's fine. Because yeah, that'll probably take me another hour and a half. Given how some of the other levels have taken me. I sometimes worry that my the Xbox is just not quite as good as it used to be, but could also be that this is one of the it's probably not one of the early Xbox Ones actually. Even just thinking about it. Nope, it's not this time now. No, my actual fear fuck's sake. Though is that the other day one of last week actually. A picture frame with one of the ones that's behind me. No, not one of these the clear ones, but different. Fell and basically it bounced off the chair and it went into the desk. The desk, my desk is fine, but the actual issue was more the fact that it collided with a can of Coke that I had sat on my desk, and managed to sort of coat the front of the Xbox with Coke. Which is the problem. So I'm just a touch wary of the fact that it got liquid. Well, got liquid spilled onto it, but even then, it's not. It's not like it got doused in it or anything. Not a great thing to have, maybe, where I was completely out of sync there with that final bit. There we go. Off. Spin and run, spin and run. I was making that look so good for a second there. Making it look goddamn effortless. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's more problematic than I thought. It's just... Right, okay, I see. So it's going to have to be a situation of... Oh, damn it. I like the game introducing not only something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Okay. Good lord. Oh, that's not good. I got lucky and the game punished me. Oh, yeah, to be woke. Whoop. Yep. Nope. Off. That stun lasts an extraordinarily long amount of time. So I should probably stop getting hit by it. Huh. Did not expect that. Oop. And that is why I always say on Here's the Storm, you do not chase. Once again, why does the achievement for that pop afterwards?
Goodness, if it isn't bloody lonely. How are you, brother?
Sorry to interrupt, but existence could end at any minute, so can we hurry?
When's existence ever done anything for anyone anyway?
Don't mind Grumpy Gus. He's always a downer.
Yeah, don't mind me. I don't matter. Nothing matters.
Now that we found Ika Ika, that's all four. What's next?
We can't close the rest until we stop whatever's opening them.
That would be Entropy and his precious Rift Generator.
Sounds like it's time to kick some entropy butt.
I just realized I should go back through the cinematics and switch over to the skeletal skins because it would just look so freaking weird.
May I assist?
Neat. Okay, so what I'll probably do is, I don't imagine we're gonna get up to, I try and go for sort of 3 hours essentially on these days. What I'll likely do is I'll go back around and I'll do some of the I'll play some of the inverted levels to fill out the time, or I'll do some of the timeline stuff because there's bits and pieces I've not done yet. So I've been kind of skipping those.
Dingodile?
Easy, chums. If I was here to fight, you'd be cactus.
He's with me. Found him lost out there. Caught him up on the whole time-space, thing.
Yeah, just trying to get home. I was enjoying the retired life, see?
Got it. Our bad guys had to change a heart too.
Bad guy?
Silence, well. But, sir! You try my patience, outside.
No, I'm sure this insect knows how to obey orders.
Entropy.
Take your ship to the Bermuda and be on the lookout for ships approaching the Rift Generator. We can't afford any unwanted visitors.
At once, your foreignness.
You manage our affairs with such poise.
Naturally, as do you. Ah.
Ew.
Barf.
Crash still has no clue. Okay, so this isn't going to be exciting. God, this is making me think of Street Gunstar Heroes. Screw this. It's the exact thing I was trying not to do. You look like you belong. Do you like in games when you do get to play with like the gravity in such a way? Don't even know what that one. So panicking when I was like, oh yeah, I can do that, can't I? It was a guess, but it worked. Oh, I forgot about that. I did have just thinking about that. So as I said before, I started playing Rainbow Six Siege with some friends, and I was playing on my own for a bit, just trying to get sort of like some practice in, and because that game is tricky for me, especially. Jumped on it. But there was during the game I was playing, it was like I was on just the newcomer stuff, like the newbie stuff. There was this like they were relatively young, like they must have been like I don't know 13 or so. Like, they definitely weren't like super old sort of kid, but like because they were constantly like talking and jabbering, you could hear like, the background, you could hear noise in the background and stuff. But there was everything like you would expect from a kid playing that sort of game. So like they complained when someone else took a character they wanted and literally used the phrase like, oh that one's mine, that one's mine. It's like, dude, it's a game where you pick, you either get to it quickly or you shut up. So but what was great was I was just awful. Like, you know, that should not be surprising in that regard. But what was funny about it was that I was doing terribly, and they were making comments towards the end, and I was like, I didn't really care, because I was like, you know, I'm still getting used to the game. It's not like I've been playing for, it's not like in Heroes of the Storm. If I make a mistake in Heroes of the Storm, I'm way more annoyed at myself. But like the final bit was going on, and I was completely lost. Like, I don't know the maps and stuff, so I still need to sort of wrap my head around it. For this kid, like when the like I was screwed anyway, because it was a situation where they had 4 enemies left on the 4 people left on the opposing team, and there was only me left. Which, you know, I don't know what exactly they were thinking was going to happen, but I basically I got like shot through the floor because they looked up and killed me. This kid in my ear, because where my head runs, went absolutely apoplectic, I think is the word. They just absolutely lost their shit. They had such little amount of chill. It was actually kind of funny. It was, like, they suddenly, like, I don't think they were like English or anything. It was a sort of slight accented speech maybe to a degree, but I couldn't tell what they were shouting at me. That was God. But what was going on was just like they were just yelling at me in, I don't know, because I couldn't even tell. I couldn't even quite tell if they were swearing at me or what. But it was just like every single. It was just noise. It was noise for like almost a minute. That was how long they kept going. I was actually kind of impressed. Yeah, but there was just something funny about it, because it's just like they'd just been like such an arse throughout the entire sort of game, such as entitled douchebagginess. Why is it that sometimes those boxes don't seem to go off when I tap them, and the other times they do? Whoa. There. There's just something so readily ridiculous about it. It's because like it was this sort of like the newbie sort of game mode as well in Siege. It's like, if you are freaking the hell out on the newbie game mode, then what the hell are you like on the bits where it actually matters, like the proper ranked games? Because I don't see myself ever doing the ranked games of Rainbow Six Siege. Because I'm, as I've said before, it's just... Oops. I just don't have the reflexes. Like, I'm pretty okay at, like... Well, I need to learn learn the callouts. If I learn the callouts, I'll be better. But I'm good at once I'm dead on Siege, I tend to like immediately hop on the cams, start looking through and trying to spot anybody else. And then marking them out if I can. So yeah. I know how to do it when it gets to that bit. But I'm happy with keeping Heroes of the Storm as my one game I play with any sort of competitive lean to it. There we go. Fingers just went entirely. Oop. So I think I'm just not quite hitting it quick enough. Nope. Still really unclear as to how you get through there without taking damage. I think I just straight up mashed every key, every button on my controller there. Right. Oh. Once again. How much time I actually have to do things screws me over. Nope, that was exactly the same issue. For some reason, my brain tends to think this stuff is closer than it is. Thus, that causes the problem. So yeah, if I just sort of... So I end up saying to myself, just like hold for a second. Whoa. I recognize that. I recognize the move I'm gonna do here. Jumped right into his line of fire. No, you can't just jump up to them. So that's fine. Dude. Should have known this level. I should. What did I say about it not taking me so long? Still do not understand why sometimes the nitro boxes go and explode on me, but then at other times you seem to be able to straight up tap. You don't get it right next to them and it doesn't even seem to matter to you. Stop getting stop jumping into the shots. Don't even know that one, really don't even know. This skin never crashed. Looked very like the dog from there was a game on the Nintendo 64, Gemini Force. Was it Star Force Gemini? Can't remember. I'd have to go find it. Like I could probably find the game in seconds. Okay, so stowing away should be, yeah. So I do this one, then I'll double back onto some of the old levels, clear and do those. I don't know. Or maybe I'll stop and try and get some of the stuff done.
Looks like we're en route to the rift generator, but we'd be a lot faster in that. What the? Tana?
I'm not losing you guys in this dimension too. I'll handle this.
We're a team.
Oi! What I miss?
No, Liz. Well, hey, where'd my car
Oop, nope, visible wall. Saw it, but I didn't think about it. When I can see there's a power coming up, I really should like have my finger over the trigger so that way I can actually activate it straight away. Damn it. that was hilarious timing to it. Somehow knew that was going to do this. Whoa. Okay, let's go backwards and... Oh! Okay. Whoa. Wildly unsure how you get to... Perhaps like that? I know. It's not gonna come back to end. There we go. Let's try that. No, I know I shouldn't. Oh. Okay, not a good idea. And just around, just like my little brain. Wait for it. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. I was to let go of B a fraction of a second too early. Oop. Boom. Whoop. Break that. Do that. Break that. Drop. Why did I have absolutely no understanding of why I did that. No, it was worth the test. I can see it. I can see what's about to happen to me. Okay, wait a minute. I feel that that's the game making up for quite a bit of stuff, just giving you the ability to just destroy everything in that area. Oop.
Asteroid field ahead. Buckle your seatbelts. Unbuckle those seatbelts and fix that shit. Prepare faster and escape pod. Abandon ship.
Okay. Okay, well, this is a good place for Wednesday. Yeah, that's how you can get to you can get back to all the other ones. Ooh, let's have a look at the flashback tapes. I actually haven't seen. I hadn't actually had a look at these actually. So.
Experiment log. Bandicoot subject trial number 1. Yes, the crates are meant to be broken. They would, embryo, the revival tron. Found it all. The revival tron.
Oh. Yep. Yep, I always have that. Actually, the fact that the timestamp for the sort of fake video says 1996, which is when the original game came out. I did not quite expect this to be this. I'm even like fully looking at the number of boxes at the bottom. After a while, it just sort of like fades out to me. Nope.
Sweet Bandicoot.
I got him by surprise. Okay, and then we just sort of zone out for a second and truly lose all focus. Yep. Okay. 2, 3. No, I need to go back and forth on there. Okay, 1, 2, down to there, 3. I had I was in the zone. The zone, you hear me? Nope. I was in the zone and now I've lost this. Yeah, That's so nuts. Every time. It's getting to a rhythm. There is a solid rhythm now at this point. Like this. Nope, bad. I moved wrong on that one.
Now, sweet Bandicoot.
This is gonna be a problem in a second. Doubly so because I lost count and forgot how many bands I had left. Go, go. Well, I'm glad I'm not going to have to do that one again. All the other ones, yes, but not that one. Good lord. Right. So yeah. So actually, the only ones it's found on inside the island are both of the hidden ones. I do not know where they. I cannot think of where they might be. So okay, yeah, I'll show you the inverted one. I'll do one of the inverted ones. Let's see if it's like the other ones. The other ones, the other ones. Once I got used to it, like it made sense. I don't know if this is going to be any different. Okay, yeah. So solidly different. Actually, ugh. It's a touch like eye strainy. Like a sun little bit. Going soon. Okay, that's fun to know. I literally stood there, saw it said TNT, and then still went, yep, I'm gonna press the X button. Nope, that's a nitro. That's me being stupid and not thinking about the not letting it play that out in my head about how what would happen. Forgot there was a second one. Just got me losing. I'll go and sing. Is it getting darker with every life I lose? If it is, then by the end of this, it's going to be super dark and unable to be seen. Just got me losing. I'll go and sing. Okay, I gotta wait for a second. Okay, so twofold. Two things I missed. One, two, three, four, five. There we go. God, it's just... It's just a touch harsh on the eyes. You know what I mean? It's just okay. Okay, no. I know what I need to do on this one. It's fine. So I just need to break these first. We'll then set off. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stay right now. As you might have guessed, that was not what I meant to do. What I meant to do was bounce off of one and use it to then... I was gonna bounce off one, go up, switch, and bounce on the top, and then just drop. Did not mean to absolutely kind of... Well, I didn't mean to quite screw it up in the way I did, that somehow then survived. Just waiting for us to go. Yeah, that was what I was supposed to be trying to do. One, two, oop. Nope, brain just completely shut down there. I don't know. But yeah, so that's basically what the inverted levels are like. It's that it gives you sort of a weird, usually sort of a weird filter over it. The ones for the opening, I think, are actually more interesting because it changes how you can see the map. That just is more irritating and slightly eye straining. Hey, cheesy butt butter. I did wonder if you're the person who's watching. So, yeah. So that looks another skin at least. I do like that. Like they've gone that you don't have to go through the entirety, you try to get everything. You can just do the inverted level, and if as long as you get like the 80%, you should be perfectly fine. So obviously not too far. 10, what's that? 8 levels to go then, essentially. If you go, yeah, because 1 costume per level, and then, so yeah. So no, 9 levels to go. So yeah, I might try, like to after the stream and try just to try and go through just the inverted ones and maybe try and get some of the other skins. Which hopefully wouldn't take me too long. That is still wildly terrifying. And yeah, let's just start it. But yeah, So I think, given that we're now at 2.5 hours, let me just have a look. How long were... Just wondering how long how long was it on Monday and Wednesday? Oh yeah, actually, the other two parts were also about 2.5 hours. Last Wednesday's was actually only about 3, so actually, yeah, that works out pretty fine, I think, to call it there. Because then keep everything balanced. So so I'm gonna do. So yeah, I will be back on Wednesday. And obviously we'll finish this off because we are, well, ridiculously close essentially to the end. Just move all the way back up. I do wish there was like sort of a quicker way of doing this. Probably is actually, and I'm just dumb. So yeah, there's still some like other areas to go through and go over, like all the sort of timeline stuff. But I don't know how super interesting it is half the time to do the timelines, because obviously, other than seeing a little bit of like some of the backstory stuff, you're not. It's just gonna be me playing through the same bits, which is why I've kind of been avoiding them. So yeah, so on Wednesday we will be continuing this and hopefully finishing it, which we should be able to do. So yeah, so we have one level before we've got to do the boss fight, and then it'll be the I imagine it'll be the final few levels before the end. So we'll see how that goes. But thanks for watching that. Hopefully that was enjoyable. And yeah, 2.5 hours seems good. It's a good balance, and it means I can now go pull the footage for this one in and start putting together all of my the deaths compilation that I was doing. Because I've still got, I think, an hour's worth of footage left to scroll through for a bit, which I could probably cut down some of it. Like there is actually an easier way I could edit it, which I should look at doing. But yeah, so I'm not gonna try and not get caught up in just talking as I tend to do. So yes, I'll see you on Wednesday for more of this. Then Friday we'll be doing more Heroes of the Storm. I think Friday will be when it gets down to there only being 1 week left in the ranked season, so that should mean that next week's streams will all be Heroes of the Storm, except for Tuesday, because that should be when Evil Genius 2 comes out. I'm hoping that it does come out in the day, and it's not on the 30th at midnight, which it might be. And if that's true, so look at the dates. Yeah, it says on the 30th, but actually the last time I did this, it said that day, but it was actually at midnight. So it'll probably be the 31st. So next week will probably be Monday will be Heroes of the Storm, Wednesday will be Evil Genius 2, then Friday, as normal, will be Heroes of the Storm. So yeah, so that's how it's going to work. And so I will need to think then about what I want to play next. I will probably go try and fish out my copy of Bioshock Infinite, because I did say about trying to play the 1999 mode. Another thing I could do is keep playing more of this. I could do more Crash Bandicoot, because I have barely cleared the remastered trilogy. So I'll have a look and have a think about that. I'll see how much more of this I would want to keep playing, or if I want to give it a bit of a wide berth for until sort of relaxed. Because I am, as much as I struggle on this, it's even worse on the other one where I don't have some of the little modern additions they've added to it. But yeah, so I'll see people on Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good couple of days till I see you then. So, bye.